There have been suggestions that teams like Ferrari were able to get a head start on the development of the 2022 cars. Meanwhile, teams like Mercedes, which were involved in the title fight, were perceived to be at a disadvantage. Both teams have now spoken about this as quoted by multiple media outlets. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, does Ferrari have the most powerful engine of 2022? Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff suggested that Ferrari has the strongest engine. We have the feeling that Ferrari currently has the most powerful engine. While no data, at least none available publicly, exists to confirm or refute this claim, one thing can be said with certainty. The Ferrari engine is very reliable as the team managed to rack up the highest number of laps during the 3 days of testing in Barcelona. Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto addressed this. When you're doing a lot of laps, you are certainly collecting data. So far, I'm pleased. He then gave his thoughts on their pace. Regarding the pace, it's very early to judge. What I can see is that we are all very close. He then responded to the suggestions that Ferrari has benefited from focusing on their 2022 car earlier than other teams. Overall, as Ferrari, it was important for us to put focus and priority on 2022. We always said it was an opportunity. Now we are on track, we are trying to learn the car. How we benefit from that, I think only the next months, not the next days, will tell us. To see the full potential of the cars will take at least 4 or 5 races, as there is still so much to learn, to adapt, to address. Let's wait and see. He then looked at whether they can be referred to as the favourites. Honestly, we're not the strongest team. We are still the outsider and not the favourites. In a separate interview with Sky Italia, he summed up his thoughts on this. I'm pretty sure Mercedes will be 2 or 3 months ahead of us in terms of development by the time we will be in Bahrain. Fast feed. Haas team principal Gunther Steiner confirmed that Nikita Mazepin's status as the team's driver needs to be resolved. Not everything that is happening depends on us here. There's governments involved. I have no power over them. Haas driver Nikita Mazepin has stated that to my fans and followers, it's a difficult time and I am not in control over a lot of what is being said and done. I'm choosing to focus on what I can control by working hard and doing my best for my team Haas. My deepest thanks for your understanding and support. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko revealed that Max Verstappen said from the first lap that the car felt pretty good. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz has explained that the 2022 car differs in many things. I notice it above all in the driving style. We can slide a little more. Before, you would slam the wheel and go around the corner. Now it seems we can play with the cars a little more in general, at the entrance and exit of corners, and I want to adapt to that, and it's fun. Red Bull's Sergio Perez indicated that it's still early of course, but he's hopeful that they can make some good moves before Bahrain. It's important to keep learning from my driving style and the way I adapt to the car and my team, after which we can see what is the best way to maximize that. I think it's going to be quite a different challenge from qualifying to race day. You have seen these cars porpoising, so I think it's going to be a challenge to maximize the whole weekend. Alfa Romeo's Valtteri Bottas pointed out that it's only testing and we can't really compare what we are doing against the other teams. But the feeling is that we are going in the right direction. The most important thing is to work together as a team to make sure we take a step forward ahead of testing in Bahrain. Are Mercedes still the favourites heading into the 2022 season? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.